The episode begins with Mordecai and Rigby walking through the park on a calm afternoon when Rigby spots a mysterious stuffed bear discarded near a trash can. The bear is unusually realistic, with dark, glassy eyes and a slightly sinister appearance. Rigby immediately claims it as his new toy, ignoring Mordecai's warnings that it looks creepy and could be dangerous. Mordecai reluctantly goes along with it, trying to convince Rigby to leave it alone, but Rigby is already hugging the bear and inventing a story about how it's magical. Pops floats by, innocently commenting on how cute it looks, while Muscle Man eyes it skeptically, warning that anything this strange is likely trouble. Almost immediately, strange occurrences begin. Objects around the park start moving slightly on their own, shadows appear to shift unnaturally, and an eerie sound occasionally echoes near the bear. Mordecai starts noticing these oddities, but Rigby dismisses them, claiming the bear just has spooky vibes and insisting they're harmless. As the day progresses, the bear seems to have an increasingly malevolent presence. It moves to different locations without being touched, appears in places Mordecai and Rigby were just moments ago, and seems to react to their conversations, particularly when they talk about getting rid of it. The tension builds subtly, blending horror and humor. Mordecai tries to reason with Rigby, suggesting that they return the bear or at least keep it away from the park grounds. Rigby, growing attached despite the obvious danger, refuses, saying it's the best friend he's ever had. Their conflicting approaches create comedic tension, with Mordecai attempting careful planning and Rigby sabotaging any attempt to separate from the bear. Muscle Man occasionally intervenes, either trying to intimidate the bear with flexes or joking about how he would totally handle it, but the bear remains unaffected, heightening the sense of supernatural mystery. Pops continues to float cheerfully nearby, oblivious to the mounting tension but adding a contrast of innocence to the increasingly dark scenario. Midway through the episode, the bear's influence escalates dramatically. The park's lights flicker, doors slam mysteriously, and eerie shadows elongate and twist. Mordecai and Rigby attempt several strategies to contain the bear, including putting it in a cage, locking it in a shed, and attempting to trap it with ropes. Each attempt fails in a comical yet suspenseful way. The bear always reappears, often in increasingly bizarre or terrifying locations. Mordecai becomes increasingly frustrated and panicked, while Rigby begins to realize that maybe the bear isn't just a harmless toy. Muscle Man, still trying to act tough, accidentally triggers one of the bear's movements, almost causing a chain reaction of accidents, while Pops innocently floats into the chaos, further complicating the situation. The climax occurs when the bear reveals its full supernatural capabilities. It moves with remarkable speed, manipulating objects, creating illusions, and appearing in multiple locations almost simultaneously. Mordecai and Rigby, realizing that conventional methods are useless, must work together creatively to confront it. They attempt to lure it into a trap using a combination of objects, park attractions, and distraction tactics, coordinating their actions with precision. Rigby's earlier antics, now tempered by fear, complement Mordecai's careful planning. The bear's sudden, almost omniscient movements create moments of high tension, suspense, and slapstick comedy as it narrowly evades capture multiple times. Ultimately, Mordecai and Rigby manage to trick the bear into a locked container reinforced with park machinery, successfully neutralizing its immediate threat. The bear emits a final eerie sound before settling completely, leaving the park calm once more. Mordecai and Rigby, exhausted and shaken, reflect on their experience. Rigby admits that he underestimated the danger, while Mordecai acknowledges that they managed to overcome an unusual supernatural challenge. Muscle Man, claiming he had it under control the whole time, exaggerates his role heroically, while Pops floats cheerfully, unaware of how close they came to disaster. The episode ends with Mordecai and Rigby walking away from the contained bear, joking about how they'll never bring home anything creepy again, yet secretly both intrigued by the thrill. The camera lingers on the bear, subtly twitching in the background, hinting at lingering supernatural mystery. The combination of comedy, suspense, and clever problem-solving underscores the episode, leaving a lasting impression of danger mixed with absurdity and highlighting the character's growth and teamwork under pressure.